station. Full circle, mogul motivation. My self-educated through negotiations. Got these sharks that I'm sitting at this table with, afraid to bait. No 10 on my Mercedes, that's for inspiration. It's on my neck like 80s. West Side Stars and Ab know my demonstration. Born and raised, y'all affiliated. It's really greatness. Ride around like I really made it. Loaded bases, I'm going Willie Mason. Yeah.
Listen to my ambition, cause I'm on one. Swinging for the fences for the home run. Even further beyond into the universe. But I've got to make it to first. It feels like every second's being stolen. I risk it for every ticket we sold them. You got the ball, I'ma take it home. Bottom line, I'm gonna make it home.
I was sitting on my link and I start thinking, ain't gonna make 100 mil off in these streets. More than likely I'm gonna end up in somebody precinct. Even worse than cares front the church, laid off enough, I dealt with it. I ain't just out here for my health with it. I'm weighing the risk and the reward and sink the scale tipping. Let's all get on one accord and take the world. Take the money, take the power and the Twitters. Can't buy that they sell. And bring heads and jail. Look all these ways they derailed. That's why respect me to the utmost when you see me, is how I feel. Cause I ain't failed. I seen it coming, did not tell. Different lanes, same passion for the meal. Switch lanes, all black, 2 glass ceilings. B12 too fast, gone.
Listen to my ambition, cause I'm on one. Swinging for the fences for the home run. Even further beyond into the universe. But I've got to make it to first. It feels like every second's being stolen. I risk it for every ticket we sold them. You got the ball, I'ma take it home. Bottom line, I'm gonna make it home.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A. Alexis Brito gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Curveball that time, not even close. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Rivera rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
In now, Dave Cortez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Sea-Dog, right fielder,
The 1-2.
Cortez.
It's on the ground out to second. Boykin is there, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting line. Striding in once again, Kevin Knight. He singled his last time up.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
First pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-1.
We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Ready for another chance? Jose Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead if they can moving into the later innings.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there's 1 down now. Digging in to try it again, David Cedeno.
The designated hitter, David Cedeno.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's now 6-2. Digging in once again, Kevin Knight, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Here we go.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Devin Marrero. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Patrick Hager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hager.
Popped up. Knight has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Digging in the switch hitter, Kevin Knight. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Hernandez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Man, he smoked that thing.
Boy, D-Row, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marco Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Ready once again, Alex Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hit.
Hey, your pitch. Your pitch. He's
Digging in, Kevin Knight. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Knight.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Rivera, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Eric Vick would be next. The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Keith Peoples will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something, or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Hernandez on second. Nimmo at first. 2 out in the inning. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dave Cortez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Copper up the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs. And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. Cedeno leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Standing in, Jose Vasquez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jose Vasquez.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Tipre. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up no run.
Here we go.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Knight. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Hey, let him rip 1 time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really...
Ready now, Jeff Munoz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Hey, get him with your best pitch right here.
Grounded to the right, to his left, Chipre. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now at the plate, Kevin Knight, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in, Patrick Hager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Patrick Hager.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, he makes the stop. It's there. He got him. Coming to the plate now, Scott King. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. So 1-1. Oh, look at the dive. Touché, sir. Settling in now, Kevin Knight. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
From the belt, the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, no one better. He's right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Azopardi, 23 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Nimmo gets his lead at first, nobody out. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Didn't look to me like that.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Portland used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Keith Peoples earns the win, his second. Ian Ojeda takes the loss despite allowing only one. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Henry Punto, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Missed with a slider. Rivera over at second. Hernandez is over at first with one away. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Digging in, Jason Conrad. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Jason Conrad.
Up the first baseline. Knight gloves it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A chance now to take a look at it. Striding forward now is the DH, David Cedeno. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good on the ground to third. Rivera brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the. So here's the cleanup hitter. Devin Marrero comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team.
So coming to the plate, Marco Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The third baseline, Rivera scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Howard Bruner.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Now to the plate, Kevin Knight, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
In the dirt here. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Got him.
D-Rod.
Stepping in, Jason Conrad. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Conrad.
Here's the 0-1. Round is short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Kevin Knight. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, come on, big dog. Pitch. Nobody better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
Ready on 1 and 2. Up around the face. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now the 3 and 2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Into the box now, Jose Vasquez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jose Vasquez.
0-1 count. Here it comes. To short. He's got it. One there. On to first to complete the double play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Patrick Hager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit to short. To his left, Malloy. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Marco Hernandez steps in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready for another chance. Howard Brunner. Bases are empty, one man out.
Brunner.
To short. Malloy moving to his right. And there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. Kevin Knight, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Missed with a slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So good work on a 1 and 2 count to get on base.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed.
Ready for another shot now. David Cedeno.
Designated hitter, David Cedeno.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is digging in and looking for more. Kevin Knight, he singled his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the blowout continues.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no doubt.
Striding in once again, David Cedeno.
Designated hitter, David Cedeno.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Into the box now, Howard Brunner.
First baseman, Howard Brunner.
And a ground ball. This should do it. Right to him. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon. 12-4 is the final in this game. Binghamton played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Eric Ramiro gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Henry Punto was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today we wrap up. William Cuevas is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that gets him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Set to get his day started, Howard Brunner, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Boykin comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Knight. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Let's go now, one time. Hey, let her rip one time.
0-1, here it comes. Right side, but it's well foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Digging in once again, Howard Brunner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Howard Brunner.
To third, 5, backhanded. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Knight. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
All right, one time, right here.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, this has been a...
Digging in the switch hitter, Kevin Knight. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Jeffries, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. Player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Ryan Benjamin, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The 0-2 delivery. And that one just missed outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Acosta moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Bill Pena, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Pena.
Now attempt here. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
All right, here's how the home side's line.
So striding in, Kevin Knight. He flew out in his last at-bat.
First baseman.
First offering on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Knight, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. Has had a nice campaign so far, and fans are noticing. He comes into today as the 2nd leading vote getter at first base in All-Star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Steve Abraham. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Steve Abraham.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Boykin has it, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in now, Carlos Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Striding in, Kevin Knight, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Kevin Knight.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Reininger, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now at the plate, Kevin Knight. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Kevin Knight.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Ball taken there, 2-1 now.
Hey, let her in. Let her in. Let's go.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Way in front of that fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now a drive out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Ready once again, Kevin Knight. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
0-1 pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200.
Stepping into the box,
Leading off for
Ozzie
Erie.
Acosta.
Shortstop, Ozzie Acosta.
Hit on the ground out to short. Chipre takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. At the plate, Kevin Knight. He singled his last time up.
Kevin Knight.
First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hey, one time, right now.
Now here it comes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to center field. Murillo is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chad Huffman, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that. Standing in, Ozzie Acosta. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Ozzie Acosta.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Boykin scoops it up on to first, and that's your ball game.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
18-9 in this one tonight. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way. William Morantz, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this. He's been good all season long.
Hit out towards second, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Hit ball to second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Knight, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nimmo gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Come on now, Rip.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Hey, your pitch.
The 1-1 home. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Acosta, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on, build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Knight. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nimmo on at first. Nobody out. And there's ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. Scooped up. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
That's a really difficult turn for a first.
Now at the plate, Kevin Knight, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
1-0 the count. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors. Now to the plate, Cesar Pena. He'll start the seventh in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Down to third. Rivera picks it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Steve Abraham, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in, Kevin Knight. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
0-1 pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Stumped. A 27-year-old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Sliced hard on the ground. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding in to start the ninth, Andreas Murillo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Malloy charging in on it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. At the plate, Chad Huffman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Chad Huffman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Short. Malloy fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Kevin Knight, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Nobody better clutch up for us right now.
The 0-1. Missed with a slider. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down.
Nobody better. Need you right now. Make something happen for us.
Inside and low. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. A foul tip held on to behind the plate, and he comes through with a big strikeout here to retire the side. But disaster is already digging in to try it again. Steve Abraham, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Abraham.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Push softly over toward the right side. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw. Ready for another chance. Philip Sau. Abraham at second. Pena at first with no outs.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
Now, attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. So a big moment in the ball game here. Ozzie Acosta, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Hit back up the middle to his right. Boykin, the tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Chad Gerald claims the win out of the... The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air tonight. Ian Ojeda gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season. He's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Hey, this lineup's got to do it a little bit differently. It's not the modern version of 3 true outcomes, strikeouts, home runs. This is a team that beats you down, manufactures.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So a rather pedestrian start.
Now,
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chad Huffman, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. To first, Knight is there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Kevin Knight. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Kevin Knight.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
All right, come on now, one time, let her fly.
The pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
What's your pitch? Drive it right here.
Here's another 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2. Find something you like up there.
Hit to short. Vasquez loves it. And that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
So striding in, Cesar Pena, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sammy Vasquez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, and there's their first hit of the game. Now a long throw to 3rd, and he's safe.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 3rd baseline. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Knight. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Kevin Knight.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked you let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Abraham recovers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Knight. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Hit to 3rd. The second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Striding in once again, Kevin Knight. He'll swing it from the left left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. Spano comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Steve Abraham. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steve Abraham.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready once again, Sammy Vasquez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The 1-1. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
In this ball game. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first. Paul Jean, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he could throw some decent games in there.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
Leading off for Binghamton.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kevin Knight, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Pulled toward right center field. Salazar moves over. 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ramon Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sanchez.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adrian Salazar. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around and turned on down the line. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on.
First baseman number 19.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Knight, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
The 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Leading off the inning, Miguel Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Miguel Perez.
The 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Chipre right there. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Knight. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Low for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
Bouncer up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. He gathers the throw. He's out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rodrigo Pedroza. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ramon Sanchez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Striding in, Pedro Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Second baseman, Pedro Rodriguez.
Out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Knight, and their runners at the corners now.
Knight.
Here comes the first pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first and third, 2 away. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hit out towards second. Right to him. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on two. Ready now, Ramon Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is on the ground over to first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball. Leading off the inning, Mark Hernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-2.
Hernandez.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Rivera brings it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So stepping in, Kevin Knight. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And he struck him out. Ready for another shot now. Boris Hendricks. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hendricks.
The 1-1. Rounded to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Rumble Ponies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sight. Corey Hill, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. At the plate, Jamal starts. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Knight has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Boris Hendricks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Boris Hendricks.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground out to second. Boykin ranges to his left. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Knight. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Perez is in pursuit. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Joey Herbert.
Now batting, catcher, Joey Herbert.
The inning as it's sent out to second. Boykin takes it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Kevin Knight. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Rivera on third, Hernandez on second, Nimmo at first, 1 gone. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Pedro Rodriguez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Pedro Rodriguez.
Weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miguel Perez.
Number 00, Miguel Perez.
2-2, here it is. Hit in the air out to right. Boykin is there, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Knight. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hernandez over at second. Nimmo on at first with nobody out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Ready once again, Kevin Knight, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Knight.
He's set, and the pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Salazar is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game. Ready for another shot now. Richard Jansen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Bunt attempt here. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Binghamton used a nice 5th inning to take. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Chris Rowley gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Line drive, base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is out trying for... Leading off the inning, Enrique Merced, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Merced.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up.
Now at the plate, Mark Hernandez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Into the box now, Kevin Knight, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. A ball and two strikes. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start
digging in and looking for more. Kevin Knight, he's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard.
Stepping into the box, Mark Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Mark Hernandez.
A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Malloy. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Salazar. He drew a walk his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about to get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And there's one down now. Ready now, Miguel Perez.
The left fielder, number 00, Miguel Perez.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in once again, Kevin Knight. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hernandez at second. Nimmo at first with no outs. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Your pitch. He's coming to you.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. So striding in, Richard Jansen. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late. This continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rodrigo Pedroza. He flew out in his last at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Boykin fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Enrique Merced. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning. Digging in, Kevin Knight.
Number 19, Kevin Knight.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan.
Stepping in, Richard Jansen. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score.
Man, they came in here with a mission, and that mission is almost complete. They've won the first 3 games of this series and would love to seal the road sweep with a victory tomorrow.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Rumble Ponies posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Ryan Benjamin earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Chris Rowley permitted 6 earned runs to come across. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Darren Alfonso, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You'd think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Roll. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to make. He's going to make.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rodrigo Pedrosa, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Set to deliver the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's real short outing.
He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out. Set to get his day started, Adrian Salazar, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Grounded back up the middle. Malloy is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. Now in the box, Kevin Knight. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Ready for another chance? Boris Hendricks. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Boris Hendricks.
On the ground out to short. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Kevin Knight. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. The 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So no run. Digging in and looking for more, Richard Jansen. He singled his last time up.
Jansen.
Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Ready once again, Adrian Salazar. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Adrian Salazar.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no error. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Jansen.
Richard Jansen.
is on the ground over to first. To his right, Knight, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Knight, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Hey, easy now, your turn, kid.
The 1-0 home. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Strike called, 2-1. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Salazar is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here.